Hello everybody, this is the Movie Maniacs with me, Carter.
And I'm Andrew.
So finally we got a review out in time for the release of a new movie. So this is for Independence Day Resurgence, the sequel to Independence Day, which came out 20 years ago in 1996. I'm a huge fan of the first movie. I think it's a lot of fun. I really like it. And so let's talk about the new one. So Andrew, what are your positives for this movie?
Well, I'll start off with I liked half the characters. I'll talk about the other half later. But I really like Jeff Goldblum, of course. I mean, he's really good in the first one, does a really good job in this one. And I also liked his dad. I liked, surprisingly, I never liked Liam Hemsworth, but I kind of liked,
Yeah,
I liked him.
I didn't like him at first, and then he started growing on me a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you're a fine actor. And then I don't really know, there was a lot of characters, but I don't remember all the names, but the guy he was always with and the guy that he almost killed him in like some practice.
Will Smith's son.
Yeah, Will Smith's son. That's the easier way to say it. But yeah, I liked him too. I kind of liked the people he was around with that. I liked the president.
The lady president.
Not the lady president. Well, she was fine, but the
ex-president.
Ex-president, the one that was in the first one.
Yeah.
So I like those characters and that they're interesting. I also like the visuals of that. The visuals were pretty good. I liked when like they're blowing up cities and stuff. That actually kind of looked cool, and when the spaceship was flying through like rubbish, like flying everywhere, that was pretty cool. And there was like those kind of scenes that were cool when the ships were like shooting other ships and stuff. That was pretty cool. It was fun to watch. And yes, there's some entertainment to be seen in this movie, and we just saw this, so I'm trying to gather my thoughts. I think it's just there's good parts to it and some comedies there.
Yeah.
Some comedy doesn't hit for me. When you could tell they were trying to get comedy, but there was some comedy in there, and yeah, that's basically it. The score's decent.
Yeah, they bring the theme song back.
Yes, so that's good.
Yeah. So my positives are like this. I thought this movie was a lot of fun. Not as good or as entertaining as the original, but it still kept me like intrigued. I was very entertained. It's very much a popcorn summer movie. It's not to be taken seriously. It's that's what I like about it. It's fun. It's not like a really serious movie like The Dark Knight or like Inception. This is like a fun summer blockbuster that is just you're not supposed to be really be thinking intently about it. There's some good humor in there. Some of it's dumb, but I mean some of it just keeps the light tone, and I like that. Like Jeff Goldblum and his dad, they're great. Like we said, Liam Hemsworth did an okay job.
Yeah. Some
of the characters were alright, some of them weren't. Yeah, I liked the ex-president, President Whitmore, and I liked some of the callbacks to the original, but I also like how they kind of kept it in its own story. So yeah, those are the positives. So Andrew, you want to start off with your negatives?
Yeah, the other half of the characters I was talking about that I didn't like was, I'm still so bad with names, like always in every movie, I don't ever get names, but, so you'll have to help me here, but the guy, you know who I'm talking about, the long hair, and the guy that was in the coma.
Oh, Dr. Oaken.
Yeah, I did not like him. He was fine in the first one, but everything that he's trying to be funny with didn't like, and he was just so messed up. I didn't like him at all. Like I was just like, get out of here.
I was neutral with him. He didn't. I was just kind of like, oh, he's in the first movie.
And
here he is.
Then Liam Hemsworth, his friend on the ship, he was fine, but he was
kind of annoying trying to get that Asian girl for like.
Yeah, I just kind of like stick to the story. I mean, it was comic relief. I get it, but it's like I don't really care. And I'm not gonna name all the characters, but there's a few characters like that I'm just like I didn't really like and could be taken out of there.
But I also kind of like that one like African warlord guy. I thought he was kind of cool.
I liked him, but then he had like these swords. It's like why? Like I don't know. He just like.
But
he looked like a superhero. He looked I
thought it was funny how he was making fun of Floyd.
Well, that was funny. That was funny. That was a funny scene. I really liked the first half of this movie, but I don't know what it was, but by the second half, it just kind of checked out, and I was just like, I don't know, I kind of just didn't really, they had their attack, and then they had all these other things happen, and then just other things happen, and I just kind of didn't really care as much, and by the end, like I said, I was checked out. there's just so many things going on, and in the end, it is an entertaining and popcorn film. But there's just nothing new, and there's just nothing like the first one, where the first one is not like a brilliant film or like a masterpiece, but it's something we haven't seen on screen before. This just seemed, it kind of felt like a cash grab to me, to be honest. It just there's nothing really there, and the aliens and stuff, like the aliens were like holding guns and stuff, and it just, I don't know, a lot of it just kind of felt, I don't know, not that interesting. Nothing I'd see over again.
Yeah. Well, my negatives are, just some of the humor is some of it's pretty lame, but some of it also hit. There's some unrealistic things that happen in this movie, but that also, it's not to be taken too seriously.
Mm-hmm.
There's a kind of this weird plot with like this white sphere thing.
I didn't
really get why the aliens were trying to get that, but I was like, okay.
It sets up the sequel.
But there aren't too many negatives to this movie. It's not a great movie though. You just know it's not great. It's just meant to be seen and make you entertained. So I don't have too many negatives, but yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. It's not like the Michael Bay type or Zack Snyder type blowing up, or
yes, that's what I liked about
where
it.
you get bored. It's this one. It keeps you entertained. You want to watch them destroy the aliens and all that. So it's not boring. It's very entertaining in my opinion. I'd buy it if it's on a Black Friday price, but otherwise I don't need to get it. So I guess that's all we have to say about it. Andrew, what's your rating?
Going into this movie, I didn't expect much, and when I got out of it, I don't know, I liked it, but I didn't like it. So I'm gonna be neutral here, and I'm not probably gonna see it again. It's nothing I don't think you really need to see it. If you're a fan of the first one, go see it, but no, the first one I think is better. So I don't know. I'm going at a level of how much I liked it, how entertained I was, how good of a film it was. I'm just kind of balancing all these things, but 6.5 out of 10 stars. It just wasn't. It wasn't as good as it could have been.
Yeah. Well, I didn't expect much from it. This is pretty much exactly what I went in expecting from it. And it was my third most anticipated movie of the summer because I do really like the first one.
Yeah.
I like Jeff Goldblum and the other old characters. I do wish Will Smith was in there, but it was fine. Yeah. It was fine without him.
He didn't need to be in it, but it would have been great.
Yeah. So it's basically exactly what I expected. Just a fun summer movie, and I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10 stars.
Nice, and he does like the first one more than me. I do like the first one. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm a little bit unsure about the ending of the first one. But I think the first one's really fun. But he likes it a little bit more, so you can see different ratings, different opinions on that. Yeah. How excited we both were. So anyway, that is a review for Independence Day Resurgence. What have you seen it? Tell us in the comments below what you thought about it. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. We are doing a Film Battles Championship going on right now. Mm-hmm. Go over there, watch it, vote for it.
Part 1 and Part 2.
Yeah, we still have the ban on our YouTube channel, so we can only have 15-minute videos, so we just had to make a Part 1, Part 2, but we're going to try next week to just make it one video. So sorry about that, but anyway, that is our review for Independence Day 2.
Yeah, more reviews should be coming soon for hopefully Central Intelligence, BFG, and Now You See Me 2. Maybe Warcraft.
Maybe Warcraft, but we got so much to watch.
We have to catch up. And if you haven't already checked out our short films, go do that now. Thanks so much for watching, guys.
This is Movie Maniacs. Signing out.